Class 10 children, today we will learn nature of roots from the chapter quadratic equation chapter 5. In last videos I taught you how to find the value of x using Sridhar Acharya formula. Just I will do the recap here. By using this Sridhar Acharya formula, I taught you how to find the value of x. You can see how to find the value of x. So finally we were getting the two values of x. Actually, in technical term, we have to say these are the roots of quadratic equation. That means the values of x also are called the roots of quadratic equation. So today we will learn regarding nature of roots. Nature of roots means nature of the values of x. So first formula here says if b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Here before starting this b square minus 4ac equal to 0, you can see note before b square minus 4ac is called discriminant and it is denoted by letter D. So it's called discriminant. Actually here I have to write it is denoted. It is denoted by letter D. That means b square minus 4ac also is called discriminant. And there is a formula regarding this. B square minus 4ac is 0. If value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots of quadratic equation are real and equal. Now, meaning of this, I will just tell you with the help of this formula. Suppose while using this formula, the value of b square minus 4ac is 0. The first formula says value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Suppose if it is 0, then what will happen? We will get root over 0 here because value of b square minus 4ac will be 0. Then what will happen? 8 plus 0 by 2 and 8 minus 0 by 2. That means at this position what will happen? I will add 8 with 0 and here I will subtract 8 with 0. In both the cases answer will be 8 by 2, 8 by 2. That means both the answers will be 4, 4. Because adding with 0 or subtracting with 0 result is same. That means same thing is said here. When b square minus 4ac is 0, then the roots, that means both the values of quadratic equation will be real and equal. Both the answers will be real and equal. Real means actually all the numbers, let it be positive numbers, let it be negative numbers, let it be decimal number, fraction number, all the numbers are called real numbers. So no doubt about real number, but equal means both the value of x will be equal. And if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that to infinity, then in that case the roots of quadratic equation are real and unequal. So you can see this is example of greater than 0. Like you see here in the discriminant I got 44. 44 is greater than 0. Greater than 0 means what will happen? Two different answers come. Two different answers will come. They will be real but they will be unequal. So same thing is said here. When b square minus 4ac will be greater than 0, the roots of the quadratic equation, that means the value of the x will be real and both of them will be unequal. And third formula, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0 means negative number. Negative number means minus 1, minus 2. Then the roots of quadratic equation are imaginary. Imaginary means that quadratic equation cannot be solved. That means it is imaginary. Imaginary means it has no existence. That means if here minus 44 comes, that means a number inside the root over, if it is negative number, it cannot be solved. That means the value of x will be imaginary. That means it cannot be solved and it has no existence. So that means when the value of b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that is negative number, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on, then the roots will be imaginary. That means there will be no existence of the roots of the equation. Okay, now one question we have regarding this using this formula, like find the value of p for which roots of quadratic equation are real and equal. So they are saying the roots of this quadratic equation are real and equal. Then find the value of p. Find the value of p means here the variable x square, the front number is p. Normally what happens, the front number in this quadratic equation is here 1. It is known to us. So we write a equal to 1. So here the place of a has been taken by p and it is unknown to us. So you have to find the value of p. And they are saying the roots are real and equal. So when roots are real and equal, when the roots are real and equal, we say b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So now we can use the formula कि roots are real and equal, so b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. So solution starts. We have this equation px square minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. So I can say here a is p, the first position is a is p, b is minus 4 and c is 3. So you can say the roots of the quadratic equation are real and equal. It is given in the question here, real and equal. So we can say b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. Now put all these respective value. B square means minus 4 whole square, minus 4 into a is p and c is 3. So minus 4 square will be plus 16, that means 16, and here 4 3s are 12, minus 12p equal to 0, which I have done here. So 16 minus 12p equal to 0. So minus 12p equal to 16 goes that side, minus 16, because plus number it comes this side, it is minus, minus got cancelled. So I can say p equal to 16 by 12, and if you cancel it, 4 by 3. So value of p is 4 by 3, which was the question asked. Find the value of p. So value of p is 4 by 3. Similar question, but little bit the equation is lengthy. Find the value of p for which the given equation, this equation has real and equal roots, and the equation is given. So equation is little bit different type. Here the a position of a here is nothing, means there is 1, and here b has been occupied by p minus 3 and c also has been occupied by p. So you have to find the value of p. Solution, we have x square plus p minus 3 into x plus p equal to 0. This is the equation. So I can say a is 1, b is p minus 3 and c is p. So you have to find the value of p. And you know in the question it is given the roots of the quadratic equation are real and equal. So when the roots are real and equal, then we can say b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Because roots are real and equal, then this is the condition formula number 1 says. So b value is p minus 3. So I can write p minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is p equal to 0. Now this is a formula of a minus b whole square. Many students, they make mistake, they write p square minus 9. That is wrong. You have to use the formula of a minus b whole square, and its formula is a square minus 2ab plus b square, where a is p. So p square minus 2ab means 2 into p into 3. A is p and b is 3, and plus 3 square means b square, and minus 4 ones are 4, 4p equal to 0. Now we will further simplify. P square minus 6p plus 9, because 3 square is 9 and 3 to just 6p, and minus 4p equal to 0. Now pp can be added because both are minus, so it will be minus 10p. So p square minus 10p plus 9 equal to 0. Now you can see it has again become a quadratic equation where the first position is p square variable, second position is p variable, third number is constant number, that is 9. So when such equation comes, Sridhar Acharya formula can be used, or you can also solve by doing middle term breaking. But normally many students, for them middle term breaking will be a new thing to them. So that's why I will again use Sridhar Acharya formula, because it is a quadratic equation. Since I used to find the value of x, but here I have to find the value of p, so I will write p equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now you can see value of a is 1, value of b is minus 10, and value of c is 9. So same thing I have used here in my next paper. You can see here is my formula. Here I wrote, and the value of b I wrote as minus 10. This minus came here, and this minus 10 is value of b. Minus 10 plus minus root over b square means minus 10 square minus 4ac. 4 into a is 1 and c is 9. Same thing I have done. 2 into 1, that is value of a. Now minus into minus became plus. Plus 10 plus minus minus 10 square is 100. 4 9s are 36 by 2. 100 minus 36 is 64 by 2. 10 is same here, and 64 root over is 8. So 10 plus minus 8 by 2. So I will now separate plus and minus. 10 plus 8 by 2 comma 10 minus 8 by 2. This is 18 by 2. This is 2 by 2. Final answer is 2 9s are 18, 9 and 2 1s are 2. That means 1. So children, my final answer is p value is 9 and 1. So this is our answer. So here I have solved by using Sridhar Acharya formula, because to find the value of p I got a quadratic equation. So again I used Sridhar Acharya formula. So please children, see my video very carefully and try to learn these questions. Thank you children.